All right, this video is for question number 5 on the constructor response, which is basically everything in the calculator. And you have to find the right window, find the maxes and mins, calculate the zeros. So we're going to use question 12 on the multiple choice to review that. Take a second, pause the video if you need to type in the function 2x squared plus 3x to the 4, or 2x to the 5th plus 3x to the 4th, etc. I've already done that. Definitely double, triple check what you typed to make sure that it was typed in right, because you're going to answer on that constructor response a lot of things about this. So you want to make sure you typed it in right. So pause the video if you need to, but I've got mine ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and graph it and talk about that. So pause again if you need to. All right, so I'm going to graph and watch it graph so I can see where this function is on a standard 10 by 10 graph. So here it goes. It's not in the picture. Oh, there it went. It went up, down, up, and that's it. Up, down, up. So it's not high enough, it's not low enough. So, but I do know I'm seeing it cross between x values -4 and 5, -4 and positive even 2. So I can go to the table and look at the y values from x value -5. That would be -4,000, -1,000, -162, 9150, down to 27, down to -27, down to -50. Up to 143, 1,000, 3,000, 9. Okay. So it kind of gives me an idea of where this function is going. It went as low as -50. It went as high as this 91 at -2. So I need to adjust my window as low as -50, as high as 91. I need to adjust my window, y min, to at least -100 and y max positive 100, and maybe I'll see the twisting and turning I need to see. So we'll graph it again, and yeah, there we go. So we're seeing the maximum and the minimum, and we're seeing where it crosses the x-axis. Again, this question, multiple choice, we could answer it immediately and be done, but this is to review so that you could do question 5 on the constructor response. So let's go ahead and the multiple choice part of the question. It crosses here, here, and here. That is 3 places it crosses the x-axis, and if we kept looking up and down, it's not going to cross anywhere else. So there are 3 real places, and it's a degree 5. So if there are 3 real, there must be the other 2 that are imaginary or complex or not real. So let's see, 3 real, 2 non-real, 2 rational, 1 rational. That's real and real, 2 non-real. So it could be A or B. 1 rational, 2 irrational, 2 non. It could still be C. 1 rational triple root. Wait a minute. What's a triple root? Remember that triple roots would be, or double root, place for the x-axis. Like if a function did this and touched right there, that was a double root. A triple root kind of slid through the x-axis as it grew. So that would have been a triple. So we're not looking at a triple or double root, so it's not D. But now we don't know about the others. We got to investigate further. Those answers that we're getting, those 3 x-intercepts, which are the zeros of the function, what are they? Second calc 0, since we did this on the last video. Second calc 0, I'm going to go left of the first place it crosses, and then hit enter. Then go right of that point, so the cursor is right of it now, and hit enter. Don't guess. -2.618034. That decimal doesn't look like it stops or repeats. So okay, we'll keep that in mind. That to me looks like an irrational answer, not a rational answer. And let's find the other 0. So left bound. That cursor is currently left of this point, so I'll hit enter. Scroll till it becomes right of it and set the right bound there. And that point is -0.381966. Another decimal that doesn't look like it's going to terminate. Not sure on that one, so I'm investigating. Continue investigating. Second calc 0. On the third one, definitely left of the third place it's crossing. And then scroll to the right until the cursor is right of that point. Hit enter twice. And okay, 1.5. That is clearly a fraction 3 over 2. 1.5, a decimal that stops. So we definitely have one answer that is rational. The other two that we found, they sure look like decimals that don't repeat, don't terminate. So those are actually two irrational. So one rational, two irrational, and then two non-real. So the answer to that problem is C. When I'm here, I'll discuss more about why that was irrational and not rational answers, but for the sake of the video, that's probably sufficient on that portion of the question. You're also going to be asked to find the maximum and minimum in the constructor response, so I wanted to review those buttons in the calculator as well. The maximum is this point right here of this function. So we're going to find that by going second calc maximum and set our cursor left of the point I'm trying to find. So left of that point, definitely left of it there, enter. Then right of that point, so scroll right until I'm right of that point, hit enter twice, and the maximum is this ordered pair, negative 1.84, negative 1.8, comma, 93.86, 93.86. Now the constructor response is going to have you explain how you push those buttons and get that answer. So you have to be detailed about it. Maybe draw pictures and point, make an arrow saying put your left down here, right down here. Pictures might help you explain that process a little better. But then we need to find the minimum as well. Second calc minimum, and move the cursor till it is left of the minimum, which is this point. So my cursor is currently left of that point, so enter. Then move the cursor right of that point, which is somewhere over in that vicinity. Enter. Don't guess. Hit enter one more time. And the calculator finds the minimum for you, which is 0.75, negative 54.69, negative 50. So again, question 12 was a multiple choice problem that reviewed find the zeros in the calculator, maximum in the calculator. It didn't review domain. That's something we reviewed in quadratic, so you should remember. But then you got to explain those buttons in great detail. So pictures, arrows, that'll help you explain.